a few years
Right?
ago.
Yeah.
Same tavern every week. The jackpot
I remember.
kept
I
going
was
up.
there. I
You were there.
remember.
You
at-
would know.
Right.
that,
At
yeah.
one point, the jackpot went up to 5 million.
Right.
So, you know, for another round. So, I
Yeah.
mean, hey.
The place was packed. You were
Yeah.
right in the middle of it, Lena Lai.
Yeah,
as
and
you always are.
I won nothing.
That's the way it works.
Or I was saying nothing.
I won
Right.
nothing.
Right. Well, I think we're all winners in terms of the forecast. I mean,
Yeah.
really, this is the wonderful time of year that we really
It's great.
get outside
Yeah.
and there's no complaints. The bugs aren't quite around yet.
Yeah.
We don't quite have the humidity yet, you know, so we're there, Northeast Ohio. We made it. Tomorrow is going to be a stellar day. If today was a little bit too cool, which I don't think anyone really said that, tomorrow's going to be your day. It's going to be a little bit warmer. Bright sunshine tomorrow morning. We're in the 50s. By afternoon, more sunshine. Just some passing high clouds from time to time, well into the 70s tomorrow. It's going to be a warm day, especially if you're in the sun, construction worker, or perhaps you're out doing lawn work tomorrow. It's going to feel more like the 80s. Remember, 10 degrees warmer in the sunshine. Temperatures, though, tonight, not quite as chilly as last night. We'll get down to the upper 40s tonight. We've got high pressure overhead right now. It's heading on out. One of the reasons why it's been so comfortable is our dew points have been so low, as they can be this time of year. We don't have full foliage on all the trees. I know they're almost there, but that really puts a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, but we don't have that tonight. Dew points in the 30s mean you can't feel the humidity at all. Where can you feel the humidity? Well, Cape Girardeau, back towards areas of St. Louis, Des Moines. That's where the humidity is, and that humidity will make a return. But just briefly, Friday, Saturday, we get refreshing air in here just in time for Mother's Day. So a little flirtation with some humid air around here, but really doesn't last long as this early spring continues. All right, temperatures tomorrow in that dry air. It heats up quickly. Look at this. We go from 51 at 7. We're up into the 70s by late morning, up into the mid and upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. That's product of high pressure heading east. That'll bring the flow out of the south. So that's where the humidity is going to start to come in, and the warmth as well. In terms of rainfall, we've got a pretty good dose of it coming out of the Gulf. There's another system out towards the west. Lots of moisture with this. This all arrives on Friday, and as it looks right now, really 2 waves of precip expected with this. The big evolution of this, you see the low pressure heading up through areas of Illinois. We'll have moisture with that, a lot of that popping up during the heating of the daytime. And you notice how we do have a pretty good area of some rain that'll be moving in here on Friday. So let's time it out, getting a good look at in our high-res models, courtesy National Design Mart. You notice tomorrow just some passing high clouds. There's your 70s. Tomorrow evening, for any Thursday evening plans you have, nice and mild, will be in the 60s. A light breeze. That breeze will start to pick up on Friday, though. Notice how clouds start to increase. Here comes rain. 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe down to the southwest, and then it'll spread off towards the north. Models have been pretty consistent in keeping this away from our lakeshore counties or just light in the Cleveland area. So better chance of rain Akron down towards Dover. That's wave 1, and it looks like we get perhaps another wave of some heavier rain in here Friday night into Saturday. But then that looks to clear out. Models still hinting at a dry Mother's Day up near 70 degrees, just picture perfect low humidity, kind of like what we dealt with today. But long term, I continue to have my eyes on a little cool down. We've got lots of warmth across the country, but look at this little hit of Canadian air that comes in here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I told you about this last week. It still looks on track to maybe have a day in the mid 60s for highs. We'll have to watch the overnight lows. Could have some frost around here, just some early indication of that. Union Home Mortgage 10-day. Notice how we come down in temperatures. Here's your little bump out ahead of the front. There's your cool air right there, Wednesday into Thursday. But like nothing happened, we bounce out of it by next weekend. Russ and Lena.
Lena, do you approve of the Mother's Day forecast?
I do. You dried it out for us, Matt.
I will. Anything for you, Lena.
Oh, yeah, it was just for me.
That's for you.
It was in the prompter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.